What's up, y'all? Courtney Rice, aka Courtney Bang Rice, the one and the only Bang Rice on the planet. So, if you ever see anyone trying to use that moniker, stop them in their tracks and let them know there's only one 6'4", 250 pounds of power. Courtney Bang Rice, comedian slash actor slash chef slash host. I do it all, baby. If there's a check, I'm getting it. But I just wanted to pop on here to holler at everybody to let you know that tonight, Crime Scene Kitchen Season 3, hosted by Joel McHale, the hilarious Joel McHale, is going down 9 p.m. on Fox. That's right. This ain't no, this ain't a YouTube show. This is the real deal. Fox Network. It's the craziest baking competition on the planet. I know you guys probably, if you're into baking, I know you've seen the British baking competition show. That has nothing on this show. And no show that's on any of the food networks or anything can mess with Crime Scene Kitchen. And I'm telling you right now, the concept is ridiculous. Now, I used to be a cop. Before I went to culinary art school, I was a cop in the military. So I got some deductive reasoning skills. I know I had deduce, I could deduce. But I'm telling you, they mix it up crazy on the show. It's not like, I didn't walk into any situation ever thinking, yo, I know, yeah, I got it. Nah. Of course you gotta have a little bit of confidence anytime you're doing something, like this, but I was never just like sure of any of the bakes. And it's me and my niece Danielle. She is a magnificent baker. Her company is called Crave Pro. If you guys ever need any kind of baking goods, Crave Pro. If you're in the California area, holler at her. More like the Orange County area. I don't know if she could ship or anything. So you have to figure that whole thing out. But Crave Pro, my niece Danielle Peoples, she is a monster with the baking. Now me, I'm a chef, cook, whatever you want to call it. Went to culinary arts school, worked for some chefs, did the whole deal. I can bake. I'm not a baker, but I can bake. And me and her have baked together and we cook together. What up? Abigail King in the building. Shouts out to you. My name is Courtney Rice, aka Courtney Bang Rice. You already know what time it is. William, what up? No, you did not, William. You a lie. Close. I've been close, I ain't gonna front like that ain't never happened, man. You know? Dude, I don't know about you, but if you've ever taken what up, Roberto? Shouts to you. Rockstar in the building, 5930. You already know what time it is. Courtney Bang Rice in the building. Yo, I'm just trying to let y'all know. Crime Scene Kitchen Season 3 is on tonight. Me and my niece. Y'all already see the shirt. That's me, Courtney. That's Danielle. We representing tonight for y'all. For the regular, everyday person that don't be on TV all the time. But we out here representing. Hey, what up, Abigail? Throw a gangster sing. I don't know what you mean by that. Respect. What up, MTH666? Bart Park. What up, Bart Park? Shouts to you. So if y'all are free, Nate Love in the building. Hey, I didn't even know he was locked up. That's crazy, Nate Love. What? Dang, I didn't know he was locked up, man. Yeah, free Pee Wee, man. That dude, that's a good dude right there, bro. Free Pee Wee, long way. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the South. I'm from Mississippi, and my rest of my family, Louisiana. What's up, Roberto? Shouts to you. But yeah, so tonight, if y'all ain't doing nothing, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Crime Scene Kitchen. You see the shirt? That's me and my niece. My niece, that's me. We are on the show representing, this dude right here. I know, you like this dude? Yeah, this dude. Fox Network. tonight, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We in Cali. Shouts to Claire in the building. Hey, Be Gum, what up with you? What's that? Roberto in the building. For real, yo. You already see it. Facts, Jerry K. Because that's the way we raised. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to respect our ladies. We just that type. I cook, I clean, I do everything for my queen to make sure that she's comfortable. That's just how we raised. I mean, you're supposed to be that all encompassing lead of the household. So that's what we do, Jerry K. You already know. But I want y'all to go watch the show or watch the show, find the clip when I say something funny, and then post it so it goes viral. You know what I'm saying? And then then we can go ahead and make a bunch of money, and then I can help all my family and friends. And you know what I mean? That's all it's about, really. It's just taking care of your family, taking care of your friends, taking care of your loved ones, your circle, your world, as we call it. That's really all it's about. That's why we go and do these types of shows. I was just trying to promote my niece. Yeah, I was just promoting her baking business. It's called Crave Pro. She does the boozy cakes, but she can bake whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need, Danielle can bake. So, you know what I mean? Hit her up, Crave Pro, on IG, Facebook, TikTok, I believe, Twitter, I believe. So, whatever your baking needs, if you're in the Cali area, hit up Crave Pro. My niece is on there, and she will be on the show tonight. We are representing. This episode is going to be bananas, and you are talking to me right now. Everybody is rocking with me right now. You talking to me right now, and later at 9 p.m., depending on where you at, you're going to be watching me do my thing on Crime Scene Kitchen. Just saying. I mean, I don't think it's a lot of people out there that's on major network TV shows going live, talking to the people, shouting people out, you know what I'm saying, showing positive love. I don't know how many people are doing that. I know I'm doing it because, you know what I mean, I know how it feels, to touch the people, man. You know, you got to talk to the people, baby, because that's who's going to support you in the end. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. Hey, what up, Error? I like that name, Error. And you are not an error, but the name is dope, regardless. Nah, you ain't alone. You with me right now. We talking. We live, baby. That's right. We live. You know what I'm saying? And I think, going live to me, I think is like the purest form of doing any kind of modality of media, entertainment, or anything because I'm getting your exact thoughts right now. So for me, like, I don't think it gets any more real than exactly what I'm getting right now. So all you people that are talking to me right now, my name is Courtney Rice. Yes, I am an actor. I am a chef. I am a host of shows. I am, you name it. I do it all. You can just, there's such thing as called the IMDb. That's the Internet Movie Database. Look up Courtney Rice. You'll see me. Been in a bunch of movies, bunch of TV shows, bunch of stuff, right? And here I am talking to you right now. And if you want to know anything about getting on shows or, anything like that, feel free to ask the question. I am here for that. I am totally okay with answering any questions that you have about any of that type of stuff. So let me know if you want to know how maybe you can get into being on some shows or, getting, some acting gigs or what the first steps are to becoming an actor or becoming an entertainer. I'm a comic as well. I do comedy. You name it. You got any questions? Let your boy know. Because when I was trying to do it, nobody was answering any questions. None. And that was rough. Because you never know. Like you're just kind of freeballing it, for lack of a better term. You're just like freestyling. We'll say freestyling it. You're just kind of out there just like trying to figure it out. And a lot of times, you bump your head a lot. I got knots because I've bumped my head so many times. You know, a lot of pivoting going on. You know, a lot of pivoting where you thought it was this and then it was that, and then you got to figure out, okay, how do we bounce back? So many different shows. There are major shows that I've been booked for that you guys know of, recent ones, some of them of the Korean variety, challenge style Korean variety shows, booked for that. The biggest YouTuber on the planet, I was booked for his show too. Weird stuff happens, and suddenly I'm not on the show. So I ain't gonna say who it is because they would try to sue me. But the biggest YouTuber on the planet, you know what I mean? Rhymes with feast and Easter. I was supposed to be on that show just a little while ago, right before I did this show, Crime Scene Kitchen. This is season 3. Right after I did that show, I got booked for the show with the biggest YouTuber on the planet, and they just royally screwed me over. So, you know, that's just how it be though in the business. It just happens like that. You just, take it with a grain of salt and you just keep it moving. But yeah, I was just like, it was just weird to me because it was like, I don't understand what you guys are trying to do. Like, when people act unprofessional, I'm gonna tell you guys, that's my advice to anybody. When people act unprofessional, just trust that they are unprofessional and move on. You know what I mean? That's the universe telling you this is not for you. And that's how I took it. I got a call from them. They literally called me and were like, "Hey, what was your experience like on the show?" Like, and I'm like, they just left a message. "Oh, hey, this is blah 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 from the Sister Police show. We're just trying to figure out like what was your experience on the show?" Da, 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 da. And I didn't answer at first, so I called him back, and I'm like, "Well, my experience was terrible. So I don't know, call me back." And I give them my number. They have not called me back. They don't want that smoke because I think the show already has a bunch of stuff going on already. Like, I don't know if you guys have been following like the updates about the show. Oh, I don't know, bro. I get my chains. I just get chains that I can afford, my dude. No point in getting fake ones. Just get ones you can afford. You know what I mean? It's not. This is silver, my guy. you know, Chad McCooch. Chad McCooch was like, "Who would you recommend for getting fake chains?" I don't have to get fake chains. It's just silver, my dude. This is not super expensive or anything. I think this was like maybe I don't know $200. This is like $300, and this is like $150. I mean, nothing too crazy. Chad McCooch. So I got no recommendations for that. Do you want to ask anything positive, Chad McCooch? Yeah, man. I'm not a friend, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally telling you about me being on the show Crime Scene Kitchen, season 3, tonight. I'm on the show and I'm talking to you right now. 9 p.m. Fox Network. You will see me and my niece on the show tonight. That's what I came here to talk about, Chad McCooch. Not about fake chains and people trying to be funny. You know? I was just saying, can you watch the show and like let people know about the show? Because this is probably the latest version of the show you're gonna see. Because me and my niece, we got style, we got swagger, Usually the show just a bunch of just regular bakers, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not your regular baker. I'm a chef, not a baker. I can bake, but I do more savory baking, you know what I'm saying? I do pizzas, calzone, challah, focaccia, uh, uh, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, And my niece, she's a straight up baker. You name it, she can bake it. Pound cake to what else? She's She got a crazy pound cake recipe. That's what I thought of at first. But she does a boozy version too. That's fire. Bunk cakes. She can do those boozy versions. When I say boozy, they boozy. You know what I mean? You take a bite, you know, it's a good look. Fun. So, but whatever. Croissants, macaron, regular cookies, whatever you need, my niece can bake. Her company is called Crave Pro. So look her up on IG, Facebook, and I think she's on TikTok too. So Crave Pro, Danielle, she's fire, man. And that was the whole reason why we went on the show. Really, was just to promote her. It wasn't really about me. As I said, I'm on a bunch of stuff. You name it, I'm on it. I got a bunch of stuff that's coming out real soon. You'll see me on Who Brought What to the Cookout. That episode should be dropping. If it hasn't dropped already, Who Brought What to the Cookout? It's a barbecue chicken episode. I'm cooking chicken on there. Barbecue chicken. They was hating, so I'm telling y'all that that now. So when you watch the episode, just understand they were hating. It was an awkward situation. Odd Man Out is coming out real soon too. Both shows are on YouTube. Who Brought What to the Cookout on YouTube. Odd Man Out on YouTube. Big shows on there. Great channels. Great people. Great production. Everybody was super cool. I had a great time filming with them. So, y'all, just be on the lookout. Courtney Rice, aka Courtney Bang Rice. I do a million and bazillion things because I have attention deficit disorder. So, and no, I'm not kidding. I really do have it, and I've had it since I was a little kid. So it's very hard for me to just pinpoint myself into one thing, or I just super focus on one thing. So, yeah, I can get stuff done. I was in the military too. I was a cop in the military. And that's the thing. So if I'm like super focused on something, it's gonna be amazing. But if I have a little ADHD situation going on, then I might not get anything done at all. So that's the trade-off. You either get me super duper focused and I'm dedicating all my energy and time into this one situation, or you get me going, it's too much. I can't. So you never know, man. It's just, life is wild, man. I don't know why I have it. They say that it comes from like some sort of traumatic event or something in your life. Like that's where it stems from, is something traumatic that happened to you. I can think of a million things traumatic that happened to me when I was younger. So it could have been any number of reasons. I don't know. But I can tell you this, I'm living with it. I'm still blessed. I still have more than a mustard seed of faith in what I'm doing and my purpose in life. And all I want to do is promote positivity and show you that your creator, he made all of this. He dwells in you, he dwells in me. And so we can do great things because he's great. We're great. So here we are. Doing great things, man. Sharing, being being of service. You know what I mean? I'm here in servitude. You know, I take my gifts and I use them to elevate, help, motivate, whatever the case may be. I'm really big about mental health. If you haven't seen my show, I host a show called Finding Pause. It's on Healthline, healthline.com. Go to healthline.com, watch Finding Pause. I'm the host, all about mental health. As a veteran coming out of, I only did one tour, but one tour was enough for me. Some people, they're wired that way where they can just go on and go, and kudos to those guys. I love those guys. I love all my brothers and sisters in arms. Shouts to all of y'all. I was Air Force. I was a cop. And, it's just a stressful job, ridiculous, ideals that go into the job and doing it every day. And it's a lot. It's a lot, but I did it for, about 6 years in total. I think 4 years active and then the 2 years of reserve. And But it was dope. Wasn't traded for the world. Love the Air Force. Love the military. Love America. So that's what I'm about. Positivity, man. I ain't about that negativity. Like, it's so easy to come on, get live and then just start talking mess about people. Or, you try to slander somebody or try to make fun of the way someone else looks. But we all know when someone makes fun of how you look, that means they're not comfortable with how they look, right? This is how I look. Regardless of the fact if you see me on live or if you see me in person, look at the picture. There's a picture right there. That's me right there. Look, headband, glasses, fresh shirt. I didn't make this shirt. So just so you know, this is how I look. You know what I'm saying? This is my swag. This is my everyday swag. The beard might be more grown in a little bit sometimes or something like that. Hair might be, I got the pony in the back right now because I technically have a mullet because I found out I'm about 1% Filipino. So I'm representing for the Islanders with the mullet. Chahoo! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Filipinos is Islanders too, baby. You know what I'm saying? I got that 1%. I'm representing it. My Filipinos, I always love Filipino food, culture. I used to rock with Joe Coy back when he used to come to the improv all the time. I used to work at the improv as a door guy. So I used to rock with him all the time. I knew all his whole crew. We would hang out, all kinds of stuff. Super cool peoples, just the best of, out of like comedians that are big name comedians, Joe Coy, one of the best. Like, just the coolest dude. Stay and take pictures. Just always showing love, man. And just I always appreciated that about him. Always talk to me just like, you know what I mean? Like his boy. He never talked to me like, hey, door guy, do this, that. You know what I mean? It was always just like, oh, Courtney, what's up? So mad love to Joe Coy doing his thing now, selling out arenas. I remember when he was, I got to see him back when y'all didn't even know who he was. So it's crazy. They used to have these Asian nights. They used to call them like it was something racially charged that they used to call the nights. But I started at Irvine Improv. Then I moved to the Brea Improv, Orange County. But both places, I used to, rock with him all the time, and he was always super cool, man. And they always had dope comedians. I think his name Jason. Jason, I can't think of his last name now, but you used to see him on there. Who else is that? Like Asian comics actually on there. Yoshi, if you guys know who comedian Yoshi is, I used to see him on there all the time. But like all the Asian comedians, Bobby Lee, all of them cats, they used to come through. I used to rock with all them dudes, man. That was my beginnings of doing comedies. I didn't, because in my book, comedy is like the hardest thing on the planet to do. So I was like, I'm going to study it by working there, really see how it works and, get the real bones of how you, be a comedian. So I worked there for probably about a total of like 5 years. And, I used to go up. I didn't start going up till way later. Your average comedian. Your average comedian, they start like you listen to Dave Chappelle and Eddie Murphy. They were teenagers sneaking into the club and doing all that. I was a grown ass man. I was in my 30s when I finally because I was so scared to go up there and just not represent. Because I love Eddie Murphy. I love Dave Chappelle. I love Patrice O'Neal. You name it, man. Like Red Fox, all these guys, man, are so amazing to me, and their gift of giving people comedy and being able to put a smile on people's faces and what do they call it? Turn a yard? Is that what they call it? Turn a yard? Tell a story, pretty much. I just was so impressed with it that I would not do it until I felt like I could do it at a high level. So when I finally stepped on stage, it's a comedian named Byron Bowers. If you guys know Byron Bowers, you don't know him, look him up. He's amazing. He's an amazing comedian, one of the best in the business. He's acting. He was on The Shy. He was on Honey Boy. He's ridiculous, man. Great comedic mind. Just like he's so good. And he's got some new stuff coming up now. I forget exactly what it is, but look him up, Byron Bowers. He's the first person to put me on stage when I lived in San Diego. And haven't looked back since, man. I've just been doing it. I haven't been up on stage now for probably a good like 2 or 3 years. Because the thing about when you do comedy is, you get to a point of where, you know, you're bringing in the crowd, but you're not like a household name. So they'll keep booking you because you bring in the crowd, but they're not paying you yet, or they pay you like a little. And a lot of places in the comedy world, it's called getting passed. When you get passed, that means like you're gonna get paid. So I had like 3 different clubs say that I was getting passed, and then book me again, and then not pay me. So it just got to the point where I was just like, yo, I'll just make a bigger name for myself, so y'all don't. So it's not even any confusion. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I've been doing, just working on that. And part of that is me being on Crime Scene Kitchen Season 3 live tonight, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Me and my niece, you already see her. That's her. That's me. We represent bacon and solving crimes at the same time. But the crime is whatever they baked before us. Because we got to go in and figure out what they baked, and then we got to recreate it in the kitchen. Crazy concept, right? I know. That's a crazy, like, how many shows do that? Where you just walking in, you're literally just looking at random items. Like, oh, there's a cracked egg. Oh, there's some spearmint. Oh, there's some milk. Oh, they must have made a souffle. And then you make a souffle, and all the other teams make what they think it is. And then you present it to the judges. They judge your bake too. So it's not just did you get it right. They're judging the bake too to see if you like baked a delicious bake as well. So you got the judgment, and you got to see if you got it right. Like double the pressure, man. I mean, I'm telling you, I've done a lot of stuff, been on a lot of shows. This is one of the most difficult things I've ever done, but most enjoyable because I got to do it with my niece. And this is her first show that she's ever done. She had never did a show before. She didn't even want to do. I was just gonna do like a vlog or live chat with just me and her cooking, talking about recipes. What up? Obada Zamel in the building. Shouts to you. Thanks for tuning in to my live. Just out here talking about Crime Scene Kitchen Season 3. Team Family. Tonight, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're somewhere else, of course, the time will vary. So, Fox Network. Check on Fox Network. You'll see. It'll be me, as you can see, on the shirt. That's me. That's my niece. We represent. Hey! But yeah, so, yeah, man, check it out, bro. Appreciate you. But yeah, this is one of the craziest ones I've done. But one of the most enjoyable, man. Joe McHale, he's dope. He's super funny. Kept us engaged. He always kept it like he would keep it light, even though you got a lot of writing on it because you're trying to win the money. You know what I mean? You trying to represent your company. Like my niece has her own baking company, so she's trying to make sure that people see that she can really get down on the baking. Same with me. I'm a chef too. I want to work on food TV more. So I'm trying to let y'all know exactly how I get down. And this is one of the biggest opportunities that we had as a collective. So it was, a lot of pressure, but I felt like we dealt with it well. For her first time, I thought she did amazing. We got a lot of positive feedback. And there's been 2 other episodes of the family teams besides this one. So this is the 3rd episode of the family teams. There's a friends team too. There's family team, friends team. So every episode, the first episode, family team. Second episode, friends team. Third episode, family team. And so on and so forth. So now we back to the family team tonight, 9 p.m. on Fox. Y'all tune in. You know what I'm saying? Record it and you know, if I have any sound bites, record them and like post them on TikTok and just, you know what I'm saying, make me go viral so I can go ahead and, you know, retire my mom and, you know what I mean? That's all I want to do. It says Mama's Boy on my shoulder right here. I can't show you because I don't feel like wrinkling my shirt, but believe me, it's all about family, all about friends, my loved ones, delivering positive energy, showing you guys too, anyone that rocks with me. Like, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Please subscribe because, you know, that's what they need to see. So they'll promote my channel more. And there's not a lot of people like me promoting positivity and showing you that, you know, there's someone that looks like this that does all these different things, but at the same time, I'm just as regular as anyone else. I deal with depression, I deal with ADD, I deal with anxiety, PTSD. I'm a veteran, so I deal with all of those things and then got to pull it together, get to go do a show or do a movie or, you know, whatever the case may be, because I'm not going to let the things, you know, that technically could hold me back. I'm not just gonna like sit there and wallow in it. I'm like, okay, let's figure it out. You know, I read books about it. You know, I take meds. I talk to my psychiatrist. I do all of those things to give me the best quality of life. You know, that I can, you know, afford, I guess. But guys, just so you know, like if you see smoke in here, it is incense. Okay, that's just incense. It's burned out now, but incense. All right, YouTube, it's incense. They'll flag you and be like, oh, he was smoking. It's incense for the vibrations. You guys know about that? YouTube. Just Nag Champa. Let's see. That's all it is. That smell just relaxes me, so I'll use that. Um, but yeah, so 9 p.m. on Fox, me and my niece are representing. And we are this episode. I promise you, if you haven't seen any of the other episodes, please go to Hulu, and they are on demand. That's right. You can watch the other episodes on Hulu on demand. And tonight's episode, if you miss it, you can go back to Hulu and watch that as well. So you got that option. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm hyped, man. I can't wait for you guys to see this episode because this is the best episode to me out of all of them. They're all great, but this episode right here is my favorite. So y'all gotta peep it out. And you know, let me know in the comments. Like I said, subscribe, shoot me a message, whatever the case may be. Let me know what you think. I will be live streaming during the episode. So we are gonna have a watch party at a spot. So I'll live stream there too. So you guys can see my reaction to the reaction of what we're doing. All right. Shouts out to everybody that tuned in. My name is Courtney Rice, aka Courtney Bang Rice. I am the hostess with the mostest, the chef with the bestest. I mean, the comedian that be doing it in. I mean, I'm the actor who's on top of the blacker parts of the city. I just roll around. I'm not Diddy by any means. He's a totally different person. All right? All right, peace, y'all.